Why, hello, my friends. Today we got something interesting, different, and exciting here for April 1st. Now, with that, stay tuned because we're going to get into all the details here with Gingerbrave. And if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. On top of that, if you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know down below because I'd love to hear from you. And feel free to join us in the Discord server because I want to see your scores and post your runs. Now, with that, that gets into this event here for today. It is a 7-day long event for April Fools. Absolutely love it. This thing is a ton of fun. We've already gotten through this and completed it. Now, when I say that, one of the best runs, at least personal run, and we're going to talk about all the key tips and tricks here to help you be successful because there are some pretty awesome rewards, and I highly encourage you to play in this. We'll see how it goes with me and my keyboard here today versus my phone because there's a huge difference. However, I'm going to give you all those key tips and tricks here today, but let's get with it with Gingerbrave here, and happy Fool's Day, April 1st. Let's go. Greetings from Gingerbrave. It is I, Gingerbrave. Yes, something feels off about me, and certainly it is. No worries, though. I am the same Gingerbrave I've always been. Ready to run. Man, the oven is feeling toasty today. You know, I could have sworn that I broke out of this place and made my own kingdom. Well, with that, was it all just a dream? Anyway, check the game controls and break us out of this oven. Don't just leave me here to bake. Now, here is exactly what I'm talking about. We got Gingerbrave right here. I love it. Questions. Opurrashun Ovenbreak. Yeah, there you go. Now with that, I can't pronounce it. It's terrible. Ovenbreak, that's the key. Now, about this, few things. My best record here, 0 centimeters. What we got to do is we got to run through it. That's the concept of today. Again, about 7 days left here. Just started hot out of the press. Now, a couple key things here. Escape from the oven. This is exactly what I'm talking about. You can get all these different awesome rewards here. There are a bunch of other ones. Now, what happens is, I believe it's 383 centimeters. When you get to that, it's going to stop. You're going to hit the rocket, and congratulations, you did it. However, you can keep running and running. You need to do to get to the rest of this. Opurrashun Ovnbrk. Yes, that's it. So that's how you get through and make it and get some amazing rewards here. And what we're going to do is we're going to talk through a couple of strategies as we go through it. However, let's go ahead and run first and see how that goes for us. And then we'll certainly talk through each of those pieces. Now, before we do, gotta get ready. We got swag and merch available to you down below. Thank you for that. Let's go running and see if we can repeat, three-peat, whatever we want to call it here on the centimeters, because that's going to happen. Now, to get this going here for Gingerbrave, the goal is you're going to hit left and right to stay balanced, tap anywhere to start the run. Now, a couple things here. We're going to see which controls on my keyboard it is. Oh my gosh, if I have to, this is not going to go well for us. Absolutely not, because we have it on the computer. So with that, let's see how we can do. Maybe I can hit the arrows. Let's try that. Oh, yes, we're golden. We don't have to. We've hit the buttons now. So this is still going to be tricky. We're going to try it. It's still going to be tricky. But now we can talk about some of these things. If I hit it, nope, I actually got to click it. All right, there we go. We can talk about some of the key things here that you're going to want to do. All right, so let's keep going. And then we'll run through this one quickly and see how it goes. And then we'll talk about some of these things that we can do. By the way, this event is super fun. It is pretty hard. It is also extraordinarily addicting, just like CookieRun itself. But again, the goal is to get to that 383, 383. If we do that, then we're set. And we can get that first reward. That's ultimately what I want to get to here for you today. Little tricky here because of the way I have this positioned on my screen. Oh, come on, Gingerbrave. Come on, Gingerbrave. Come on, Gingerbrave. Come on. Let's go. 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 Oh my gosh. I get so dizzy from this thing. I don't lie. I don't lie. All right, here we go. 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 Come on, my friend. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oh, we did it! Oh, So incredible. That is so incredible. I can't believe we did it. That was like the third try, by the way. Oh, I am so ecstatic about that. Oh, I need to take a deep breath. Now, we'll come back to that here in a second on two fronts. The first front being a little bit of that clicking. The second front being that we got some tips and tricks. All right, so a couple things. Yes, Gingerbrave, we have made it. We've made it out of the oven. And by the way, I didn't edit that. That is legit. That is totally legit. We're coming back to this. Now that I'm so excited. Now that I think about it, after seeing how you helped me break out, I feel like you've got what it takes to get that much further. Who knows, maybe we could go even further. That way this oven will seem like nothing at all. What do you say? Do you want to keep running with me, my friends? I promise we'll meet tons of more cookies along the way. Look at that. We escaped the oven. Now try to escape beyond it. I am going to promise you that we're going to go out on top, that was the top. You can see our 3 runs. We literally fell over 8 centimeters and 4 centimeters, and we hit the 383. So awesome. And let's check this out over here. So now you can see all these rewards. So they open up all these rewards. Super fun here. As you can see, you can get all the way up. You shall not pass. Meet a conductor friend. Essentially, the way that this works is as you keep running, what's going to happen the next time? Once you get 383 and past that rocket, you'll just keep going. My personal best is actually around 400 or 500. I have not yet, now again, I've been playing this for a few hours, been able to get past all the way down here, but certainly what you noticed is this. When you get to each of those things in the background and the centimeters, that's when you're going to get those rewards. So I do want to call that out. Now, a couple things here. Now that we've done it, I will go one more time, and then we're going to talk through a lot of the key strategy that I use to help get there. Maybe you saw that along the way. A couple things, though, that I will say I like about this. So first and foremost, what you need to do is only look at Gingerbrave. Yes, do not look at the background. It is so tempting. Don't look at the background. If you look at the background and take your focus off Gingerbrave, that is going to be a huge problem for you. The second one is to pay attention. Don't look at the floor either. The better you can do by not looking at the floor, that's really going to help you as well. So what I try and focus on, honestly, is his head bobble. It's kind of super distracting, but that's kind of what I try and do. The more you can pay attention to that, keep your focus on him. Like right there where the floor splits, that can be a huge problem. Now, the other advantage and slightly thing that I like differently by doing this on my PC versus my phone is this. By keeping my focus on Gingerbrave, like I talked about, Gingerbrave is a little bit bigger. It's easier to actually focus on him as you're doing the run here, which makes a huge difference. Like I said, don't blank either, by the way, that hurts. The other difference here that can be a little bit of a problem, there we go, we broke it again, is this. It gets a little bit, there we go, we got another one. Gets a little bit harder. I'm still slightly trying to overpay attention here. It gets a little, okay, I'm losing my mind and trying to talk and play this at the same time while the head bobble's going on and trying to take my own advice to not take it off. But essentially what you want to do is don't let that head bobble get you too much, because that, oh my gosh, we got another one. We did it. 763. The head bobble gets so distracting. As you can see, they're unreal. I set a new record. I also set a personal record. What I do like right there, as you can see, is this. On the PC versus your phone, you get a bigger screen. So that's one of the things I will, and it's on my to-do list, still to show you how I do all this stuff here, make this content with an emulator as well. And maybe that will be for the members. But anyway, this content, but certainly the emulator out there for all of you. And don't forget, we do have those available. Now, we're going to go back to this and talk a little bit more. Wow, crazy. Let's leave. Now we got to 7. We didn't get to the last one. You shall not pass. So maybe that's 1,000, by the way. We almost did it there. Incredible. 763. Let's go back. And by the way, this is where the rocket is. We're going to play one more time. So I talked through a couple of those pieces there, keeping an eye on Gingerbrave. Now, the next thing, if you noticed how I was doing that, I like to do what I call the fall forward. You want to actually tip Gingerbrave too much back the other way, and then what you don't want to do is you don't want to be flipping back and forth between the two. It becomes very, very hard. Now, again, that is the other distraction like I'm talking about. So as you can see, I'm trying to keep them bending one way. Now, not going too far. So that's the second tip there. So the first one's keep the eye on Gingerbrave. The second one is get them bendy so that you're only hitting the forward button, not the backward button. Because when you start to pivot between the two, that's where you get into a challenge and into a problem. And then certainly generally what happens, oop, there I almost did it, is you overcompensate and just smash his face on the ground. Like that. So that's one other piece. The last one that I want to talk about here in terms of your strategy is this. So keep your eye on Gingerbrave. The second one is the tipsy motion of trying to always fall forward. The second one is light touches. There is another trick there, but I enjoy the light touches. You get used to this head bob thing. And then you can kind of time it. Now, the other thing that you can do is you can hold the button down. And when you do that, that's where he's going to move bigger distances. So that's the last tip for you, is the light, fast touches. Instead of everything else, you do want to do that to keep Gingerbrave as balanced as possible. So those are the three kind of key tips and tricks. Oop, we almost went there, and I got a really, really bad nose itch. This is, oh, there we go. Okay. I'm so sorry. Those are all the key points that I wanted to leave you with here, because I've absolutely positively loved this event. I can't believe that we did that. And those are all my key tips and tricks for you to be successful here in the Ovenbreak event for our lovely, lovely April Fool's Day and April 1st here on CookieRun Kingdom. With that, if you got a question, if you got a comment still, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you as always. On top of that, feel free to join us in the Discord server, post your runs, at me, chat me, as I like to say on the socials, because that's a lot of fun. We did cover a lot of the three key strategies, so just quickly to refresh here, keep your eye on Gingerbrave, don't look at the floor. On top of that, fall forward, so keep hitting that forward button in order to get there. So lean back, fall forward, and then the last one there is the light touches. You can hold it down and spring them up, but that's the last one. So very, very key tips and tricks here to absolutely smash this event here on April Fools. And with that, thank you for tuning in. As always, I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here, and also thank you for our members and that support. On top of that, we got our socials, at me, chat me, as I like to say, and our affiliate links. Lots of things there for you to check it out. Lots of things if you're looking for that. And then thank you for that support. Lastly, I wish you the best luck in this run here and a fun April Fools. We'll see you out there. So excited to PR in 763. Let me know if you beat me, because I want to see it. With that, take care.